In today's video, we'll look more into the people and society of Swaziland. Swaziland has a population of about 1.1 million people as of 2023. In comparison to the world, it is ranked approximately number 161. The Swazi people are known as Eswatini, that's their nationality, and singular it would be Liswat. The ethnic groups are so in Swaziland the major ethnic group is the Swazi people, but we do have smaller populations of the Zulu people and other people of European ancestry. The predominant language in the country is English, which is the official language and the official language used in business and government, but Siswati is the official language for the Swazi people that is predominantly spoken in Swazi homes. So a lot of Swazis are religious. 90% of them are Christians, which are segmented into Zionists, which is a blend of Christianity and traditional African religions. We have 40% of the people as Roman Catholics. We have 20%, we have 20% Roman Catholics, and then we have 30% other Christians, which include Anglican, Methodists, Church of Jesus Christ, Jehovah's Witnesses, and others. We have 2% of the population as Muslims, and then 8% other groups, which includes the Baha'i faith, Buddhists, Hindus, and the indigenous traditional systems, and a few Jewish people. That's as of 2015. The demographic profile of Swaziland. Eswatini, a small, predominantly rural, landlocked country surrounded by South Africa and Mozambique, suffers from severe poverty and the world's highest HIV prevalence rate. A weakened, deteriorating economy, high unemployment, rapid population growth, and an uneven distribution of resources all combine to worsen already persistent poverty and food insecurity, especially in rural areas. Erratic weather, frequent droughts, and intermittent heavy rains and flooding, overuse of small plots and overgrazing of cattle, and other outdated agricultural practices reduce crop yields and further degrade the environment, exacerbating Swaziland's poverty and subsistence problems. Eswatini's extremely high HIV prevalence rate, nearly 28% of the adult population have the disease, compounds these issues. Agricultural production has declined due to HIV and AIDS, as the illness causes households to lose manpower and to sell livestock and other assets to pay for medicine and funerals. Swazis, mainly men from the country's rural south, have been migrating to South Africa to work in coal and later gold mines since the late 19th century. Although the number of mines abroad has never been high in absolute terms because of Eswatini's small population, the outflow has had important social and economic repercussions. The peak of mining employment in South Africa occurred during the 1980s. Cross-border movement has accelerated since the 1990s, as increasing unemployment has pushed more Swazis to look for work in South Africa, creating a brain drain in the health and educational sectors. Southern Swazi men have continued to pursue mining, although the industry has downsized. Women now make up an increasing share of migrants and dominate cross-border trading in handicrafts, using the proceeds to purchase goods back in Eswatini. Much of today's migration, however, is not work-related, but focused on visits to family and friends, tourism, and shopping. So the age structure in Swaziland, from 0 to 14 years, we have 32.16% of the population, making that 181,000 males compared to 181,000 females. From 15 to 64 years old, that's 63.88% of the population, which is right about 336,000 males and 385,000 females. Ages 65 years and over would be 3.97% of the population. The dependency ratios The total dependency ratio is 64. Youth dependency ratios is 57.4. Elderly dependence ratio is 6.5. The potential support ratio is 15.3. The median age in Swaziland is 24.4 years. For males, the median age is 23.1. For females, it's 25.5. In comparison to the world ranking, Swaziland is at position number 173. Population growth rate is 0.72 as of 2023. The birth rate is 22.8 births per thousand in the population. The death rate is 9.5 deaths per thousand of the population. Net migration rate is negative 6.1 migrants per thousand of the population. The population distribution. Because of its mountainous terrain, the population distribution is uneven, although the country concentrating primarily in valleys and plains as shown in this population distribution map. Urban population is about 24.8% of the total population in 2023. The rate of urbanization is 2.42% annually, and that's estimated for 2020 to 2025. The total population growth rate versus the urban population growth rate as of 2000 to 2030 can be seen here in this graph. So major urban areas by population. There are 68,000 people in Babane, the capital, and that's of 2018. The sex ratio at birth 1.03 males to female ratio. From 0 to 14 years old, 1 male to 1 female. From 15 to 64, there's 0.87 males for every 1 female. From 65 and over, there's 0.59 males for 1 female. The total population ratio, it's 0.9 males to 1 female. That's of 2023. The maternal mortality rate is 437 deaths per 100,000 live births as of 2017, which is very high in the world because it's ranked number 22. The infant mortality rate is 38.1 deaths per 1,000 live deaths as of 2023, which I think is also high. For males, that's 42.3 deaths per 1,000 live births, and for females, that's 33.9 deaths per live births. The life expectancy at birth in Swaziland is, for the total population, it's 60.2 as of 2023. For males, it's 58.2, and for females, it's 62.3.